lines in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, the autonomous period begins. We see as the 2 red robots already start moving, 2 blue robots are moving. 7796, Breaker Robotics trying to make their way onto that charging station. Looks like they are able to tip it in their direction, but they did not seem to balance on it in time. So we are watching as the blue robots make their way to the center of the field. We have 6351, that's Rundle College Robotics, picking up a cone in the center there. Meanwhile, on the Red Alliance, we're seeing 9277, that's Sparky. That's Sparkins with their robot Sparky, dropping a cone onto that grid there. Their alliance partners are also trying to score a cube, but it looks like they may have just done so. That's Nightling Bolts. On the opposite side, the blue alliance seems to be closely matching each piece being scored up. Things are tied up right now. We're seeing a score of 11-11. While we're fairly early on in the match though, so it's anybody's game at this point. We're watching as we see on the opposite side Sparky lining up with that cone in hand. Hopefully it doesn't make a shock on this grid here, but maybe they can make a link happen. We'll have to see in a few moments if that cone will score in just the right place. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance doing the same, watching as Rundle College Robotics picks up that cone. Looks like they're trying to place it onto their grid to hopefully score a link soon as well. We might have seen a link that looks like a Cooperation one too in the center for the Red Alliance. On the other side, I'm watching as we see 5997. That's the Nightling Bolts and their robot Santa. On the opposite side, dropping a cube right into their grid. They seem to be scoring a lot in that Cooperation grid there. Seems like a good place for them to make sure that they're getting lots and lots of points for not only their alliance, but the other teams as well. 2 robots in the red loading zone at this point. 1 leaving with a cone in hand, or should I say in claw. That looks like there may very well be a link being made in the grid for the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, we are sitting with one of our robots already on the charging station. That's 7190, our friends, the Vancouver Rainstorms. They're making sure that they make their mark by sitting right where they need to be at the end of the match, not tipping the balance in either way. 27-28, the score is incredibly close with about 10 seconds left in this match. Let's see if the 7190 can help their alliance partners get onto the bridge. We've got 4 seconds. What's gonna happen left at the end of the match? Is everyone on the charging station? There's 1 robot on the blue charging station. We'll have to see what the referees have to say. That wins that match with a score of 31 points to 40. That charging station balancing act counted for that alliance. Otherwise, they were just ahead by about a point or 2. Otherwise, that was such a close match.